After a brief stop up north, the long game heads down south for a 2-show tour in Florida, with the first stop being Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Trevor Amos is still on the racing win streak of a lifetime, winning the past 3 events in a row, and oval-style tracks seem to be his specialty. However, new faces have arrived, and nobody's going to ease up on this fast, slick track. Who will end up victorious here in Tampa? Find out next on The Long Game. We are back here on The Long Game, back in the United States, in Raymond James Stadium, one of the best venues for The Long Game if you've seen Season 1. So this should be a great show here tonight. I'm Jack, and joined for the first time by Adrian. We're here to bring this event here, and hopefully the weather forecast turns out pretty well here. It might be a little bit drizzly here, but we're going to see a great night of action. What do you think?
Yeah, we've got a fast-paced racing bracket today with a star-studded lineup on a great Chicago-style track. I'm excited for today's action.
And I believe it's the first Chicago-style track we've seen this season. We might be seeing it next time out here on The Long Game, the next venue we're at. But man, if it's anything like last time we were here, it's going to be an incredible showing for all these drivers, because last time it was spectacular. But here's our field of trucks here. Austin Dahlgren making his appearance, Pastrana 199 out of Illinois. And for the first time in Medusa, Jaden Green out of Toronto. He missed his stop by 1 week. And a veteran, Tyler May, and Taz out of Auburn, Washington.
And out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, you got Dylan Kearns and the Predator Machine. And from all the way from Norway, it's Magnus Birkland and Instigator. And out of Anaheim, California, Tristan Livdahl and the Mountaineer.
Trevor Michaelesco returning in El Toro Loco out of Chicago, and another Chicago native, Chris Bialik, in Total Chaos, had a great showing last time. He wants to win here in Tampa. The veteran Tim Smith wants to make up for his woes this season in Blacksmith out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Coming from Dallas, Georgia, it's Chadwick Deerfoot and Swamp Thing. And representing Team 2 Extreme, it's Aaron Lurie in Iron Outlaw out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. From Chesapeake, Virginia, it's Alex Ferrulo in Team Suzuki.
Danny Walker in Gravedigger, the Point Series winner from last season, wants to try and get back on track this season in Gravedigger. And Chris Provorakis and Bounty Hunter out of Staten Island, New York. He's on an incredible racing win streak. It's Trevor Amos and the Linux Obsession out of Georgia. And the freestyle winner from last time out in Toronto, Tyler Richmond in High Roller. He wants to win racing here. You see our bracket here. It's all based on qualifying order. The first qualifier goes up against 16th qualifier, second against 15th, and so forth as the bracket goes down here. And with this kind of a course, very, very fast, very slick track here. Saw a little bit of rainfall. Well, hopefully it's going to stay clear up here for the rest of the night, but you never know here in Tampa. Tyler Richmond here, who's normally qualified number 1. He won freestyle last time, which I don't think we really expected. He wants to try and win racing here, but he's got to go up against somebody who's very tough.
And it looks like Tyler got him off light and making a perfect turn, too.
Major lead there for High Roller. Look at that. Look how tight that turn is there. Big win there. You see these turns, he's threading the needle in these turns, and those poles do not give an inch, so he's really taking a big risk. Like I said, we've seen him, he's been a great racer, but, I don't know if he's won anything yet. We'll see.
Next up, we've got Alex Ferrulo and Team Suzuki versus Jaden Green and Medusa, a race of young up-and-coming drivers here.
Absolutely. Oh, look at, Medusa red-lighted.
Yep.
Red light off the start. That's going to be a disqualification. And, Alex is going to get an easy win here, but he's not going to lay down. He wants to keep himself up to speed here. Entering those turns real tight. And he's another guy who's made it to the finals many times, been a top qualifier many times, but has not won anything yet in racing. So we'll see what he can do here. Yeah, you see right here, that light's still orange, and Medusa just got a little bit too tentative. Just went right off before it was green.
Despite the red light, a picture-perfect pass from Alex Ferrulo. He'll look to be a threat tonight.
Definitely. We'll see how he makes it through this bracket here, because no one's going to lie down for anybody here tonight. Not this man either, Chadwick Deerfoot, a veteran among veterans, and Magnus Berkland, another veteran. These guys have been around for a better part of 5 to 10 years.
Looks like Chadwick got him off the light.
Nice turn there. Coming across the cars, almost got a penalty. Magnus trying to keep up with him, but I don't know if he can.
Going to be Chadwick by about a truck length.
Yeah, good race there for Chadwick. Magnus, he held his own there, because usually Magnus not really able to do very well in racing. But, you know, I think he just kind of washed out a little bit too much there. Chadwick kept it very clean in those turns, and that's what got him that victory. I'm going to see here. He actually won racing the last time out here in Tampa. That would be Danny Walker and Gravedigger going up against Aaron Lurie and Iron Outlaw, who's been a runner-up this season in racing.
Into the first turn, it's Aaron Lurie with an absolutely perfect turn.
Wow, close race so far. Look out here as they come across the finish line. Whoa, man.
That's too close to call.
Danny almost went over there. I want to see the replay here. We got to see who came across the finish line first, because this, I mean, Aaron's had such an incredible... it's Gravedigger by about a tread.
Looks like advancing into round 2.
Gravedigger fought with everything he had to win that race. Tough break for Aaron, and he gave it his all there. That's a champion he just got beaten by, so there's no shame there.
Another battle of veterans here. It's Tim Smith versus Tyler May.
Yeah, Tim Smith, I mean, he's definitely made it pretty... he's made it into every single event that he's qualified for. And he's got the lead right now on Tyler, who's not a slouch. And look at this, Tim Smith moving on to round number 2.
Yeah, got him by about a truck length there. Cut a perfect light, but once again, you're not going to cut a much better light than Tim Smith.
He's been in this game for a long, long time, and in multiple games for a long time. Like I say, what I'm noticing here is that a lot of these guys, these cars, the stacks are pretty narrow. Nothing more narrow than we're used to seeing here. But I feel like this dirt might be a little bit loose. They're having trouble kind of keeping it together in that turn. Coming across the cars, trying to get not to get penalized. We're getting our first look here at Austin Dahlgren going up against Chris Pervolorakis.
They're great friends off the track, but on the track they want nothing more than to beat each other here.
And we're seeing that right now with Chris. Austin, it's his first time out here in this truck. It's a beautiful looking truck here, a Dodge. But
win goes to Bounty Hunter.
Chris P just smoked him here. Who I think, you know, Chris, I've talked him up a lot in this season, but a very good racer, very good freestyler. You know, I'm not surprised he did very good in those races. He's been in every single event.
More of a freestyle threat than a racer, but here he looks tonight to win his first race of the season.
We shall see Tristan Livdahl, who usually wrecks spectacularly in racing and freestyle, come against Trevor Michaelesco, who's still somewhat of a newer guy to rigs of rods, but you know, we'll see how he does here. Coming on that turn here.
Tristan Livdahl's in trouble.
Oh, he's over. And he's over again, right into that announcer box.
Into the final turn, Michaelesco's got an easy win and advancing into round 2 as El Toro Loco.
Really, really great pass there from Trevor. I mean, these guys, you see how close they're trying to get to these poles here, and it just nailed Tristan. He tried to save it, and it only made things worse here as he just wrecked, crashed and burned here, giving El Toro a pretty easy win.
Once he was up on 2 wheels, it was all over but the crying.
And here, Trevor Amos. I mean, he's won so many racing events in a row here. It's really incredible. He is sort of like Danny Walker of this season. So he goes up against Chris Bialik, who did very good last time in Toronto. Could not get it done, though. And he's having trouble in that turn.
Trevor's got him by about 3 truck lengths heading into the final turn. And your winner in easy fashion is going to be Trevor Amos.
He has not got these turns figured out as Chris Bialik as he's up on 2 wheels. I mean, he really, really dug into the dirt, and I think he just lost so much momentum in those turns. You know, Amos, I said he's very good at these, roundy-round Chicago-style courses. That's most of what he's won this season. And you can see it right there. I mean, just great pass there. And you see we're moving on to round number 2 as well. High Roller versus Team Suzuki should be an incredible matchup here. Two major heat seekers, Swamp Thing versus Gravedigger, and the other side of the bracket, Blacksmith versus Bounty Hunter. I believe you've seen that one before, and El Toro Loco versus Obsession. Kind of a mirror image there in those two trucks as far as how they're built. Should be a really interesting race though.
We got Alex Ferrulo and Team Suzuki versus your #1 qualifier, Tyler Richmond and High Roller.
Yeah, Tyler, like I said, I mean, both these guys usually end up very, very fast, very high in the bracket, but have not really won much in terms of racing.
Rounding a perfect turn there is Tyler Richmond and High Roller, and into the final turn as well.
He carried a lot of good momentum, and Tyler's going to win it. Look
Another
out here.
picture
Oh,
perfect
Suzuki's
pass.
going over. Suzuki's going over. Right in front of our camera. Tough roll there. I mean, I think that's probably the best case scenario. But, I mean, these guys gave it all they had here. Kind of real close to those poles, and, you know, I mean, this is like an unstoppable force versus a movable object as far as young heat seekers in this sport. And Alex got way out of shape there, rolled it over, unsurprisingly, and hopefully they get the thing back for freestyle along with Mountaineer.
Tyler's looking like a major threat tonight. That was a perfect pass.
And two major threats right here. Chadwick Deerfoot going up against Danny Walker and Gravedigger. I mean, Danny Walker won here last time, but, you know, that was against a 7-truck lineup, and this is a 16-truck lineup. It's going to be a totally different ball game. Really close so far.
Going into the final turn.
Look out here. Chadwick got him. Chadwick has beaten Danny Walker here in Tampa.
One of the closest races of the night.
Absolutely. I don't think anything's going to get closer than Iron Outlaw versus Gravedigger, but I just think it just shows that I think when they see Danny Walker on the other side of the stadium, they know they got to run as hard as possible. That's exactly what Chadwick did there. And he's won racing here so far. He won it in Phoenix.
Next up, representing Team 2 Extreme, it's Chris Pervolarakis and Bounty Hunter versus the veteran Tim Smith and Blacksmith.
The money might be on Chris for this one, but Tim, he did a great pass earlier on.
Perfect turn from Tim Smith.
Nice there. Oh, he's got the lead. Tim Smith has the lead here in Tampa, Florida. Look out, he's got it. I mean, he came flying across that line.
Looked like Tim Smith by about a truck length.
Yeah, it was. And Chris, I mean, something about Tim Smith, the way he's running here, he figures this track out pretty well here. A lot of speed coming across those cars. If he can keep racing like that, he might have a shot at winning this. Who knows? In our final round 2 race here, Trevor Michaelesco against Trevor Amos. The battle of the Trevors here in Tampa should be a good one. Oh, dead even start. Coming in that first turn, I mean, this is a close one. Very, very close. Trevor Amos with a slight lead here. Michaelesco spins out. That's a penalty on Amos, though. It's a penalty on Amos, and Michaelesco's going to forfeit it.
Michaelesco could have had the race won, but he figured the race was over.
Look, he spun out a bit there, had to stop before he hit the pole. Now Amos, he hit the pole, and therefore only one of the front 2 tires got on the car, which is a penalty. But then Michaelesco figured, hey, he beat me. It's over. He couldn't see that there was a penalty there, and he gave up the race.
You always got to finish your race. Especially in a competitive league like the long game. You always got to finish. You never know what your opponent's doing on the other side.
Well, we are here in our semifinals, regardless here, and it should be very interesting here. Blacksmith versus Obsession. Tim Smith not getting fed to the Wolves here. He's been faced up against many, many veterans before. But here we have a veteran versus a young upstart. Tyler Richmond versus Chadwick Deerfoot.
Gotta love these types of races to see if the young buck can take over and assert himself more as a star in this league.
Looks like he's doing it so far here. Chadwick, look out, he's on 2 wheels. 2 wheels, he's not going to win this one.
Giving the easy win to Tyler Richmond, who will advance to the finals.
Going to the finals is Tyler Richmond. He's used to being there. Chadwick finishes, but yeah, it's tough. I'm surprised because this is a really slick track here. I think he might have just been carrying too much momentum coming off of that turn and just, you know, got hiked up there, caught a bad part of the dirt, and almost rolled it over. But lucky for Tyler, he managed to win that one pretty handily. He goes into the finals. And we We see here Trevor Amos, who's won the last 3 racing events, going against Tim Smith, he's got to be desperate for a win here. And oh my, that's a red light for Trevor.
Trevor jumping the start. That means the streak is going to come to an end, and Tim Smith will advance to the finals.
That is incredible.
He's all over the
Tim
place.
Smith, if he can, look out here. Oh!
Gets it stopped before the wall.
If he can finish his race, he's going to win it.
Unlike Mike Olesko, he will finish his pass.
That's true. Going across that finish line, it will be Blacksmith. Let's take a look at the replay here. Watch Trevor. That truck's moving. That light is yellow. That's going to be a red light. And that's not the first time he's done it either. He did it in Houston. And this almost would have been a draw. I don't know who would have gone on if it wasn't for Blacksmith saving the truck here and finishing his race. But, I mean, Tim Smith has a shot of a lifetime here. He's going to be in the finals of a new kind of upstart league here, going up against Tyler Richmond.
Could the pressure of going 4 straight gotten to Trevor there? Maybe that's why he red lit.
Maybe. I think he tried to time those lights really close, but it was too close that time. We're going to see here in the finals, High Roller versus Blacksmith. That's a very interesting matchup here. Blacksmith's first time in the finals here in the long game. I think it's his first time making it to the semifinals as well.
Once again, gotta love these type of races where it pits a seasoned veteran versus a young star like this. I can't wait for this final.
Even start here. They got to race as hard as possible, especially Tim Smith.
Dead even going into the final turn. Maybe a slight lead to Tyler.
I'd say a slight lead to Tyler too. I think he's got this one in the bag, and he does. High Roller picks up his first racing win of the season here in Tampa after many high qualifying placements. Finally, Tyler Richmond wins racing here in the long game, and it was no easy feat, I can tell you.
Nah, he had to be on top of his game, and he was on top of his game. Every single pass was precision, perfect turns from him. He hit all his marks, and he was rewarded with a racing win here in Tampa.
And I gotta give hats off to Tim Smith for making it that far as well. I mean, he's been in this game for a long time. I know deserving it is not an actual reward, but he definitely did deserve to make it this far. Had a great showing here, but you see High Roller won this one. That was a great racing competition. What do you think?
It was a great night of action. A star-studded lineup. For the first time in 4 weeks, a winner besides Trevor Amos won it, and it was Tyler Richmond. Couldn't ask for a better driver to win it.
It was a great job here, and we're not done yet. Stick around. Freestyle is coming up next on the long game. But before we get there, here's a recap of everything you just saw tonight. Don't go anywhere. Lead to Las Vegas, the official destination of the Long Game World Finals 2. We hope to see you there. It's going to be a heck of a show. If it's anything like this one, you know it's going to be great. Congratulations to Tyler Richmond for his first racing win this season, and to Tim Smith for making it to the finals to face him there. If you want to follow the Long Game, you can go to simmonsters.com, the official sponsor of the Long Game, for all event information and upcoming news. And join our Discord server if you want us to contact us personally and see anything else that's coming up with the league. I'm Jack Meredith. We'll see you next time with Freestyle. Thank you.